We turn now to one Portlander story of life during this pandemic. Tawasi Soce is a driver. He normally drives people for rideshare companies. Recently, he has started driving food and packages around as well. Last week, Soce sent us about a dozen audio files that he recorded in his car. We've stitched them together to give you a sense for life for one driver in the time of COVID-19.
Hey there, Think Out Loud. It's early in the morning and I'm listening to Morning Edition, and I just have this rubber glove here and a thing of Clorox wipes, and I'm about to wipe down all the surfaces that people touch. So there are seat covers on my seats. I'm going to wipe them down, and the door handles. I'm going to wipe down the seat belts and the buckles. And I have these chargers here in the back seat in case people are running out of battery, and I'm going to wipe them down too. After that, I have a can of Lysol. I'm just going to spray out the inside of the car and try and do whatever I can to make the inside of this car safe for people. I mean, as I go through the day, I'm constantly using my sleeve or a napkin or something to open doors and push elevator buttons. But, it's dangerous. It's dangerous to have these public surfaces and be inviting people into a very small contained space with me. Each morning I take my temperature, and throughout the day I check just to make sure that I'm not running a fever. So I'm really trying my best to make sure that I personally am not a spreader of this virus, and instead am taking maximum precautions to make my space safe for people. Hey there, Think Out Loud. Right now, I just finished sanitizing the inside of my car, and so now that my car is ready for people to sit in it, I am turning on the apps. So I've turned on the DoorDash app, and I've turned on Uber and Lyft, and I just signed up for Amazon Flex. So I'm about to turn on Amazon Flex, and then hopefully one of the apps will come through with a gig, and then I'll turn all of them off except for the one that's giving me work. And by the end of the day, if everything goes great, I'll get over $100. Yesterday I didn't make it to $100. Most days I go upward of like $130, $150. Sometimes I'll even get up above $200, but not since this COVID outbreak. Now I'm just trying to make it over 100 as my goal. Hey there, Think Out Loud. One thing I've noticed doing rideshare is the demographic of passenger has changed. Typically, I would be picking people up at the fancy hotels downtown and driving them to the airport, or driving people out to one of the big work campuses like Nike. And now I just don't see those business workers anymore. I don't see the people, the fancy people. The people who I end up driving around now are a lot of blue collar workers, people who are janitors or food service workers. It's really strange to see such a dramatic shift in the passengers, because the poor people, we have to keep working. We can't just sit at home and isolate. We end up still out in public, still taking ride shares and giving ride shares. And it's just really strange to see the demographic change in who needs a ride and who's climbing in and out of my car. Hey there, OPB. I just dropped some people off here at the airport because they're heading to Arizona where their parents live, because they want to be with their parents in the event that we go into a full lockdown. They want to be close to their family. Hey there, OPB. So I just picked some people up at the airport and brought them to Vancouver. And when I was dropping them off, they gave me hand sanitizer, wet wipes, and dust masks. You know, I get tips from people. I get cash tips, or they give me tips through the app. But that's the first time that anyone gave me a tip like that is potentially really useful. Like, I could give those to a passenger. If a passenger gets in and they're trying to go to the hospital, then I can give them a mask to put on and like wash my hands immediately. Just the fact that they're willing to give something like that, it really speaks to the time that we're living in, where people are trying to look out for each other. You know, they're trying to make sure that other people are safe, and they're not just caring about their own well-being. They're trying to make sure that the next people who take a ride from me, or the people who need it, can get those things instead of them just sitting inside of their house while they isolate. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you folks, and I'll talk with you again soon. Hey there, Think Out Loud. So at this point, I pretty much have stopped doing rideshare altogether. There's just so few people using Lyft and Uber, and have gone over fully to restaurant delivery and delivery for the big warehouse company. So it's really bizarre seeing how many people are lined up outside of the restaurants now. There's just people with all different kinds of bags from different delivery services, and I've signed up for 2 different restaurant delivery services just in the past day, because I'm trying to replace my income from rideshare with restaurant delivery. And honestly, I'm doing better with restaurant delivery than I was with rideshare. Today, I did okay. I feel like I kept my hands clean. It's really hard to stay away from touching my face. Probably everyone struggles with that. And it was a lot different because I started working for this warehouse company that has people deliver for them, and so I ended up doing a lot of individual deliveries, which is totally different from what I'm used to, but it means that I was touching a lot of doorbells and individual parcels and packages. So part of me is a little bit concerned that I upped my exposure, but at the end of the day, I made significantly more money because of it. And to be honest, I'm not at the place in my life where I can afford to walk away from just a little bit more money. Just a little bit more makes a big difference to me.